how Hong Kong actually got rich. The gatekeeper of Asian finance. The city that shouldn't exist. Hong Kong has no oil, no farmland, no freshwater supply of its own. It's a rocky peninsula with mountains, typhoons, and almost no natural resources. And yet, Hong Kong became one of the richest financial centers in human history. Richer per capita than most nations. More influential than countries 10 times its size. So here's the mystery. How did a place with nothing become the gatekeeper of Asian finance? And more importantly, is that model breaking right now? A city built by accident. Hong Kong was never supposed to be rich. It wasn't founded as a grand capital. It wasn't designed as an empire's jewel. It began as a British outpost seized after the First Opium War in 1842. At the time, Hong Kong was a fishing village, a military port, a trading stop, nothing more. But geography gave it something priceless. Position, the perfect intersection. Hong Kong sat at a rare crossroads. Between China and the West. Between law and chaos, between capital and labor. China was massive, but closed. The West was rich, but distant. Hong Kong became the bridge. British rule brought common law, contract enforcement, property rights. A predictable legal system for traders that mattered more than resources. Money flows where rules are clear. Why trust created wealth. In the 19th and early 20th century, China lacked stable banking, international legal standards, global financial integration. Hong Kong offered all three. Merchants could store wealth, resolve disputes, access global markets. This wasn't ideology, it was functionality. Hong Kong didn't create wealth. It moved it safely. War, chaos, and opportunity. The real acceleration came from crisis. World War II, the Chinese Civil War, the Communist Revolution. Millions fled mainland China. But they didn't flee empty-handed. They brought capital skills, entrepreneurial networks, manufacturing know-how. Hong Kong absorbed them. Factories rose, exports surged. Textiles, electronics, toys flooded global markets. Hong Kong became China's shadow economy, Asia's workshop, the West's access point, the financial transformation. By the 1970s, something changed again. Manufacturing moved elsewhere. Land became scarce. Labor costs rose. Hong Kong pivoted, not to industry, but to finance, banking, insurance, shipping finance, equity markets. The city didn't compete on production. It competed on trust, speed, and access. The gatekeeper model. Here's the secret few understand. Hong Kong wasn't rich because it produced value. It was rich because it controlled flow. Capital flows, information flows, legal flows, currency flows. It became the door into China, the exit for Chinese capital, the neutral ground for global finance. That made it indispensable. One country, two systems. In 1997, Hong Kong returned to China. The world expected collapse. It didn't happen. Why? Because of a unique promise. One country, two systems. Hong Kong kept. Independent courts, open capital markets, free currency movement. China gained a global financial gateway, access to foreign capital, a testing ground for reforms. Both sides benefited. For years, this arrangement worked brilliantly when politics met finance. But systems built on balance are fragile. As China grew stronger, its priorities shifted. Political control, national security, centralized authority. Hong Kong's strength, autonomy, became a liability. Protests erupted. Crackdowns followed. Confidence wavered. And finance is allergic to uncertainty. What capital does next? Capital is not loyal, it is cautious. As political risk increased, money paused, Companies hesitated, talent looked elsewhere. Singapore gained, Dubai gained, New York gained. Hong Kong didn't collapse, but it lost something far more valuable: perception of neutrality. A city at a crossroads, Hong Kong remains wealthy. Its infrastructure is world-class. Its institutions still function, but its role is changing. From global gatekeeper to China-aligned financial hub. That may be enough, or it may not, because the original model depended on being between worlds, not inside one. Why replacing trust is hard. Governments can build skyscrapers, create exchanges, offer incentives, but trust is not built by decree. Once confidence weakens, capital diversifies risk. Premiums rise, influence diffuses. Hong Kong can remain important, but recreating its old role, that's harder. History repeats. Venice once controlled trade. Amsterdam once ruled finance. London once dominated capital flows. All lost dominance when political priorities shifted, systems hardened, trust eroded. Hong Kong is not unique. It's historical. Why Hong Kong got rich. Hong Kong proves a powerful rule. Wealth follows systems, not resources. The city succeeded because it offered predictable rules, legal certainty, open access, neutral ground. When those weaken, wealth looks elsewhere. What comes next? Hong Kong's future isn't zero. It may serve China's internal capital needs, compete as a regional hub, integrate deeper into the mainland economy. But the era of being the world's financial middleman may be ending, and that changes everything. 3 clear takeaways. 1. Hong Kong was built on trust, not industry. Its real asset was credibility. 2. Gatekeepers thrive only while neutral. Once alignment replaces balance, influence fades. 3. Financial power is mobile. Capital always finds the safest door. The invisible collapse. Financial centers rarely collapse dramatically. They fade, quietly, gradually, irreversibly, not with riots, but with rerouted capital. The question isn't whether Hong Kong will survive, it's whether it can remain indispensable. If you want more deep, system-level explanations of how cities, economies, and power actually rise beyond surface headlines, subscribe, because the most important forces shaping the world are often invisible.